King Charles has been urged by GBNews members to follow Princess Kate's approach to his health and try to slow down. It comes after Queen Camilla revealed that her husband is doing fine, but he won't do what he is told. The King announced earlier this year that he had been diagnosed with a form of cancer and took a step back from his royal duties. However, the break was short-lived and he was soon back in his public-facing role. The King's appearance at a D-Day event in Portsmouth on Wednesday was his first public speech and most high-profile appearance since his diagnosis. He is expected to take part in the upcoming Trooping the Colour ceremony, but will inspect the soldiers from a carriage rather than on horseback, as has been done in previous years. Prince William has given royal fans a sign that his wife is winning her cancer battle after Princess Kate was diagnosed at the beginning of this year. At the D-Day event last week, William claimed that Kate is doing better as she continues to recover at home. Speaking about his wife's health to a wheelchair-bound veteran, William said, "She is better, thanks. She would have loved to be here today." The prince has been spending more time away from his wife as he returned to public duties, proving that Kate can cope without his care at home. Kensington Palace had confirmed in a rare update last month that the mother of three would not carry out her usual role at the Colonel Review. Kate wrote in a letter to the head of the Irish Guards Regiment,
"I wanted to write to you to let you know how proud I am of the entire regiment ahead of the Colonel's Review and Trooping the Colour. I appreciate everyone Trooping the Colour this year has been practicing for months and dedicating many hours to ensuring their uniforms and drill are immaculate. Being your Colonel remains an honour, and I'm very sorry that I'm unable to make the salute at this year's Colonel's Review. Please pass on my apologies to the whole regiment. I do hope that I'm able to represent you all once again very soon."
The Princess of Wales has not undertaken any public engagements in 2024 following her abdominal surgery and cancer diagnosis earlier this year. The Princess's public showings have been sparse, with a personal video message announcing her diagnosis being the most significant. On this week's episode of GB News' Royal Record podcast, digital royal editor Svar Nanan Sen discussed a poll of GB News members.
I asked our GB News members, should King Charles slow down after Camilla's health update? So 209 members voted in the poll. 74% voted yes, Charles should slow down. 21% voted no, and 5% said they did not know. So 3/4 of our members would like to see the King take on less engagements during this period and prioritise his health. And something that I think we can also look at off the back of this poll is that support for the Princess of Wales and the approach she's taken. We haven't seen her conduct any royal engagement since December 2023, and she said during her cancer announcement that she was going to prioritise her health. Maybe our viewers would like to see Charles take a similar approach.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose the difference between the King and the Princess of Wales is the speculation and the horrible conspiracy theories online are all targeting the Princess of Wales rather than the King. I think it shows that there is genuine concern for our monarch. He's clearly in his 70s. We know he's undergoing cancer treatment. King Charles, we know, because his various staff members and of course the Queen has alluded to it as well, is a bit of a workaholic. He doesn't like sitting still. He likes being seen. He likes being out and about, and he seems to have been ramping up a number of engagements. And what Buckingham Palace has always said to us when they were talking about the fact that the King would be returning to some form of public duties is that every engagement will be on doctor's advice if the doctors give the green light. And there has been adaptations made. So, for example, with the D-Day commemorations last week, he only appeared for half of the Portsmouth commemorations. He also only appeared for the British commemoration in Normandy, so he didn't go to the international one. Prince William represented him on his behalf. Equally, on Saturday, he will be in a carriage during Trooping the Colour. He won't be riding a horse. So adaptations are being made, and I think what we need to do is perhaps trust doctors' advice. But I think what's interesting, Svar, and you brought this up, is the Queen saying he's not doing what he's told. So does that suggest that the doctors are advising him to slow down and he's not doing so?